0.
What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are ready to rock and roll. Got a little bit of a push today. We got some stuff to get out. What's up, Eric? How are you doing? Good morning, good sir. Like getting that interaction starting off first thing in the morning. Just so you guys know, we're rocking the Titan American Built t-shirt, Titans of CNC. Titan Gilroy and his crew over at Titans of CNC have put together a Fusion 360 educational platform, an academy of sorts. And if you're looking at getting into doing machining, that is a great way to get started. They do not sponsor me, but they did send me this t-shirt. They have a group called Titans of CNC Academy. If you want, give them a look. Take a look at their instructional videos. Man, they really did a top-notch job. They brought in a production crew and everything like that. Shout out to Titan. I really like what he does. So let's see. First, coffee this morning. We don't have any good coffee this morning. I think we're doing like Folgers or Maxwell House. And I put in some. I tried the Elf Sugar Cookie Creamer. Just something to try. So let's see what we got. It's candy coffee rather than real coffee. That's all there is to it. I need Big Greek Miles out there. Terry, I need you to hit up Raven's Brew for me. We need some Dead Man's Reacher or Double Dead. As you guys can see, I got a shave. But yesterday was a pretty big day. I'm sitting here looking at my board. We've got a couple new gnomes that we put out. We put out some Santa Claus gnomes that were bigger, that were taller than the normal gnomes. What else? We got some hairpin legs coming out. You guys, we've got a ton of the old hairpin legs. We're going to start redoing those. So that's something we're doing. I got the skull sign, the Skull Indian headdress sign done. The guy really likes it. Shout out to Nick. Let's see. Got invited to a couple trade shows, craft shows and stuff, end of November, beginning of December. So that's cool. Business is picking back up just in time for my health stuff to subside, I hope, and get back into kicking it full gear. I mean, I can't wait to be back in the health where I can do my long weeks. I got a lot of stuff done, and I love doing it. So did a couple lives yesterday, instructional lives showing guys how to take an image, use multiple softwares, clean it up, and basically get it ready for writing code for the machines. One of them, let's see here. This was a picture that I found on, I think it was Google, or not Google, Facebook. It popped up. It was just a black and white. Hold on. I can't give attribute to it because I don't know. It was like hot shirts or hot garments or something, sponsored ad. or some stuff. But basically, I just showed people how to convert it from black and white. Okay. Looks like my stream is getting interrupted. Not sure what's going on here. Might have to restart. Oh, I think Google crashed. Let's see. I'm still on. Okay. See, that's the nice part about having the backup phone. It lets me know what's going on. So, got our ornaments going out. All of those are shipping and ready for pickup. Other than that, there's really nothing major going on today. I did a cake topper last night. Yeah. So that's nothing major. We still here. Okay, there we go, guys. That was a rough one. Still trying to learn this overlay and everything like that. So, all right. Cool. Okay, so I showed you guys the JPEG. That's something we cleared up and vectorized, got cleaned up and everything. And then basically yesterday was just a bland day. I didn't feel very good. And I basically slept. So, yeah, that's kind of coffee and cuts this morning. Lasered gnomes, cutting boards, and plasma cut, and that's about it. So give me some comments. Let me see what you guys have to say. Ask questions. You can ask business questions. You can ask personal questions. So on and so forth. I really want to see what you guys have. Let's see. All right. No major commenters this morning. We got 4 people on. Let's see here. Maybe we can do. Maybe we could just create a file. That'll be fun. How to do this? Let's bring up Design Edge. We'll shrink it over to there and to there. And we'll share the screen. All right. This is from yesterday. I didn't put any new graphics in. Let's do 5x5 by 24-inch sign. We're going to offset that by half-inch border. Bring that in. Let's go to draw text. Let's put Miss Claus's Bakery, and let's find a good looking font here. That's not a good looking font. Let's do Mrs. Claus after. And let's use Bondi. Yeah, Bondi's a good one. Okay. We're going to zoom in, move, middle again. Okay, so now we have our base set up here. Let's scale that. Bring that out like that. Let's squish it down. Let's move that over. Move, middle. Okay, there's that. Now let's do, what do we want? Mrs. Klaus. And let's do that in autumn. Autumn embrace. Okay. Let's rotate that. $45. Bring that down a little. Now we'll scale it, and we're going to move that right into place up here. And that looks good. We're going to move that down a little. And we're going to add a something for some effect there. And now we're going to expand this out. So we're going to outline 0.07. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going through and ungrouping. I don't know that this is going to look right. It's just something I'm doing on the fly, something I'm trying. And this is part of designing, is sometimes you just don't know if it's going to work. Let's take a line, tangent there, tangent there. Didn't like that. There. So now we can delete that part, delete that part, can delete that part. I don't like that arc. So let's ZN. Let's delete that. Join. Okay, we got a little crossover up here or something. All right. Let's take this, move that over, combine them, join that. Oh, let's see here. Okay. I don't like that font after doing all this. I really don't like that font, but it is what it is at this point. So now we can add some filigree to it or anything that we want there. But that's our basic front door sign done real quickly. We can export it as bakery, close it. Don't need to do that. Let's open up VCarve. We're going to carve this in wood. Let's set this at 5.5 by 24 by 0.75. What's up, Dre, my man? How are you? So now we're starting to get some people in here. I think right around that 9 o'clock, after everybody set in, they're getting their morning juices flowing. So we got Seth on here from KS Ironworks, Dre from First Class Flag Company in Colorado. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's import this. I really don't like that Mrs. Claus, so we're going to do away with that. And we're going to create a text. And now we're going to go through. What's that look like? Actually, that might be cool for bakery. Might have to redo this whole thing already. That's too conservative. Too artistic. Too squirrely. Too ugly. Not gonna work. There is one. What is that? That one looks kind of cool. Doing well. Dre says, doing well, Army life. Will you be doing a video on how to use UGS if you haven't already? Yes, I can do a video on that for you. Absolutely. Seth, I absolutely have. I have a ton of scraps here. We're melting stuff down. We're doing all kinds of stuff. So, absolutely. For those of you that don't know, UGS is a G-code sender that we use for our machines. Some of our easier to use machines. Let's see here. Take that there. Move that like that. Okay. Let's offset this by a 1/2 inch inwards. Okay. All right, we need to shrink that up some and move it up. Shrink this one out that way some. Siobhan, this is VCarve desktop for CNC routers. That's mainly what it's used for, but I mean it's a basic vectorizing program. You can use it to generate vectors for all kinds of machines. It's a little bit easier to use than, say, your typical Adobe product like Illustrator, Photoshop, and stuff, but its main use is different than what they do also. Okay, I want to try something with bakery. I want to use that Cabbage Patch. That Cabbage Patch font with the offset looks really good, I think. There it is. Micro, nano. See, I like that a lot more. We're going to use that. We're definitely going to use that. Okay. Do that one. Do that one. Oh man, that looks so much better. Okay. Close that. Oh, that's going to look awesome. Dude, this is definitely a file I'm going to sell. Look at that. How cool is that going to look? We'll go over here. We're going to V-carve this and these, and we'll pocket out that part. Let's convert. Let's get rid of the outside box. Let's weld everything. Oh, Control Z. Let's ungroup everything. See, this is the hardest part about what I do, is remembering how to actually remember all the different control functions of what I'm doing. Okay, let's see here. We got Siobhan. What program? Shows, but there's one coming up in Lycoming County. They're calling it Deck the Malls at the Lycoming Mall, December 5th. Okay, there you go. I think I might join that one. Okay, let's bring that back up. Let's look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to select that. Let's do that. And play. Might have to 0.4. This is where things get a little bit on the weird side, because you actually have to play around with it, and you have to find what really works and what doesn't. Sometimes you just need to go in and redo a design like this one. I'm going to actually open this up more so that we can get a better carve out of it. Let's offset that by 20 thousandths. We're going to offset that outwards. Okay, that didn't do much for me. I don't like that. Let's do 40 thousandths. Let's do 1/8 and see what we got there. Let's see. Jay's got a question. I don't really have a certain time. It's whenever I do my coffee in the morning. I get up, I get around. Very first thing I do is I try to check emails. Basically, I shower, I check emails. I try to get a live in, and then I go from there. It's one of those. This was really, I wasn't getting a lot of interaction this morning. Yesterday, I had a ton of interaction. So I think the sweet spot's right around that 9 o'clock time when everybody's taking that first break from work. They've gotten everything. They've got everything dialed in for their day, and now they're just kind of cruising till their first break. So I think that's when I'm going to start doing it, is 9 o'clock. And DJ, if you have a certain question on something, ask it. That's what this time is for. I want to show people how to do this. I want to show people, what this is all about. Right. Let's see what we've got here. That's a little too much. All right. Let's go with 0.07. Offset. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Watch this. Bam. Let's get in here. Let's delete that. Look at that. That looks good. Actually, that might be a little much too. That's a little much. Let's go 0.06. There we go. No extraneous. All right. See, now we're getting somewhere. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Let's do this at a depth of 50 thousandths. Let's select that. Let's calculate. Oh, yeah. So now my question becomes, what is reset preview? Okay, there we go. Look at that, guys. That's looking really good. So the font looks good. I have to take my little man to school, but I will be getting with you later to keep it up, boss. Right on, Dre. Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it. Let's get that back up here. All right. So these ones, we're just going to pocket with an 1/8 inch bit. Like this. Let's go in here. We'll remove the bit there. We'll keep it at 50 thousandths. Let's see what we end up with. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I like the look of that. All right, all right, all right. So now let's get a little crazy with it. And let's start adding in some V-carved accents around all the lettering. And maybe this will work, maybe it won't. Let's see what we get. And if it works out, you know I'll be selling this file. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's add a selected tool. Let's go to that 1/4 inch 60-degree V-bit, select. Okay. Okay, so we're going to delete this one because it didn't do anything for us. And now let's play that. Ooh, look at how sexy that looks. I really, really like that. That's a good setup right there. I like that a lot. All right. Do you have an Etsy? If so, how do you like it? And is there anything I need to know to make it work better? I do have an Etsy. It's Croft CNC LLC. And just get good pictures. That's all you got to do. Man. Yeah, I'm going to add right up in here. I'm going to add like a little pie or something. I really like that a lot. Let me know what you guys think of this. If I did that, oh, let's see. If I did that in a red, and I did the fill color in white and maybe black V-carve, something like that. I don't know. What do you think of that, guys? Maybe add a reindeer. I could add a reindeer over here or something. Or Santa on a sleigh with reindeer underneath of this. Something like that. I don't know. That's where the creative part comes in. You really have to think about how you're going to form this. Maybe I'll just do a bushel of mistletoe right here. Let's do that. Let's add in a little bit of mistletoe, see what we come up with. Mistletoe. Okay. All right, we're going to go into my favorite paint program, paint.net. I got to give a shout out to Robert Johnson for turning me on to this. He did an awesome job when he was teaching me how to actually create files for the plasma. He turned me on to this. So let's open. Let's go here. We're going to crop selection, resize it, 120. Let's go 150. Bump that up to 2.5. Save as JPEG. Close that. Share that. Now let's import a drawing, mistletoe JPEG. Let's rotate that around. Shrink it down. Bring it here. Let's vectorize that. Delete that. Okay. I don't know. I think I might have to do something. Oh, look at that. That's very sympathetic. I like that. I like that a lot. What do you guys think of that? Give me some info. Give me some info. Feedback. I like that right there. Let's Control V. Move that in like that. And look at what we got. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. DJ thinks that that looks really nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The way you did the word bakery. Oh man, thank you. Let's see where we're at. That looks really good right there. I am really amazed at how good. I might actually break that S apart and tilt it out a little so that this curve right here matches the curve in the S. I might have to clip that, maybe even bring it down a little. I don't know. We're getting crazy with it, guys. All right. We're gonna stretch that a little bit. We'll close it. We're gonna move it right like that. There we go. Okay. DJ says now we're just getting fancy. Absolutely. That's what we do. That's how we do it. One of the things that I find with my designs, people like my designs because I come at it from an aspect of what type of shapes are sympathetic to other ones. So right here, a prime example, I don't like the way that this has a point here and there's a point here that's it just doesn't work. So what I'll do is I'll draw a line there. I'll zoom in. I'll select all this and deselect this. And I'm going to move this till that point touches there. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we've got something there. This arc kind of continues on there. I might bring this arc in a little bit. Just if you can imagine on the C how that arc would transition, that's where I want that arc to be at. So we'll go here and we'll zoom in there. Well, that didn't work. All right, let's try this again. We're going to come off of that and we're going to come like right in there. Okay. Now I'll do a node edit. I'll drag that right like that. Delete that point. Trim that. Zoom in, trim that. Delete that. Now we'll take that line right there. Like that. So now when you look at it, that has a little bit better flow. Doesn't have that strong arc there, so it ties in the C, lines up with the B. This one, I have a feeling, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in there, and I'm just going to put a line there. We're going to trim it. Now, this is very important here. I want to make sure that that comma and the S move together. Okay, so now let's see. Never thought of that. That's a great point. He's talking about moving the mistletoe around. Gotta go. You're very definitely will be watching in the future. Right on, DJ. I hope so. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. All right. Look at that. That arc looks really good. I might smooth it out a little bit right here, just so that's sympathetic to the S a little. Let's get that. That'll look good there. So let's move that like that. Let's trim. All right. There we go. Okay, there's that one. And we got one more little bit to do here and here. Let's carry that along. There's that. All right. Now look at that arc with the S, the arc with the U. Mrs. Claus Bakery. Let's switch it over. Let's do some we'll pocket all of these. All right. I like that. That's coming in hot. We got this thing rolling today. Okay. We'll come through. We'll pocket that. Let's add in that V bit. I want that perimeter to really have a nice tapered wall to the leaves. Preview all toolpaths. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. I really dig the way that that's coming along. I got some likes popping in on this. Seems like you guys really like that. The design of it. So I think at this point, that file is basically done. I can go ahead, load that up on Etsy, and people can buy that file. So, and I think my wife is going to really enjoy that file. We'll make that, we'll paint it. What we'll probably do is I'll do a paint tutorial on how I paint my my flannel. That's what it is. I'll do a red, black, and white flannel pattern on it, on the wood, and then I'll engrave it. And with that, I'll paint. No, I'll do a 3-color red, dull red, black paint, and then I'll do the white as the lettering. That'll look bitchin'. I think that right there is where it's at. That's what we'll do. I'm going to have a drink of my coffee. We got some viewers out there. I want to see you guys give me some comments, give me some feedback on this. Love to hear what you have to say. We're going to add a new texture. Let's add a new texture. All right. Red, black, flannel. Texture. Let's save that. Okay. I'm going to bring this up. We're going to add a texture. We're going to, oh, dude, that right there. Look at that. Would you look at that? We do green leaves. See, that sucks because I'd really like to have red berries there. But that, I mean, all in all, that looks cool though. What do you guys think? That looks like a really good. I think that looks really good. Do like do like a charcoal gray, like a light gray, and a charcoal gray, or even an ebony black, and a base red. That would look really good, I think. Add in just some green in this area. And I think I got a winner there. Looks great. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. McBride Woodworks in the house. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I gave you a shout out yesterday. I can appreciate your work. Josh informed me of how much pride you take in your craftsmanship for your woodworking. We talk about you a lot. He always tells me we need to get in touch and do a project together. So maybe one day we'll be able to do that. But what do you guys think? Anybody want to buy this file? $3.99. I'll sell you the file. I like it. That is a bitchin' file. I might actually do that in a metal sign. I'd have to clip this. I'd lose a little bit because I'd have to clip some of it. So I might take off the pushes, but that push looks really good there. I'd have to separate this out. I'd probably lose some of that. I'd lose a little bit of the L here. I'd have to do a lot of work on this to get this plasma ready. But man, that looks great. And with the render setup, I mean, I really think that would be a really nice sellable setup. All right. Well, guys, that's we got 2 minutes. You guys got 2 minutes to get your questions, comments, concerns in. I'm going to save this and put this up on my Etsy store. Let's save that preview image as bakery. Minimize that. Let's go back to that. Let's get our brand awareness up there. Let's do that one. That one looks good. I like that. So let's see what we've got for saving that. There we go. Let's share the screen. Move that back over. And man, I tell you what, I really like that file a lot. I think that's going to be on the make today. We're going to make that file today. So without further ado, I'm going to get started on stuff out in the shop. All right. Later on, guys.